Here with head coach Danny Padron as the Bulldogs celebrate another road win this past weekend in Sul Ross State in Alpine, Texas. Bulldogs get a 41-16 victory. Coach, what were your just general impressions about that victory in Alpine?
Well, anytime you win, it's a relief. We prepared very hard for that ball game, and you play in Alpine, and anything can happen. They just got tremendous athletes, and very, like I said, very dangerous team, and we were very proud of our guys for playing well and making some big plays and coming out with a victory.
Lewis Williams' second 3 touchdown receptions. Of course, all 3 thrown by your quarterback, Brent Peavy. Brent finishes with 4 touchdown passes. What did you see from the offense against the Lobos?
Well, we knew they were going to bring pressure, and so that's what we worked on all week. And we were disappointed that we didn't run the ball well. But when you have a new center, guy that's been playing on defense and coming in there and he had some errors, but I tell you what, he really did well. I mean, our pass protection was really, really good, and they put a lot of pressure on us. They got a lot of athletes, and our guys did a great job of giving Brent plenty of time. And I know Lewis Williams did a great job as far as beating his man, and he kind of gave us a chance to have a big play. So we were very happy. I thought our defense came back and contained their offense and did a great job too.
You talk about that freshman center, Davin Klein, who you've gone through as your 3rd center now to start a ball game for you here in 2013. Joey Sakira out with an injury. Torrey Reyes has had some injury troubles, and now Davin Klein has to step in for you, and a true freshman starting for you at center. Had to keep you up a little bit at night going into this week with starting a freshman center with knowing a lot of pressure from Sul Ross would be coming.
Well, I tell you, we really felt confident in him. He has that ability. He's got quick feet, very strong guy, and smart. He picked up our offense in one day, basically. There's some things that he's still learning, but we were very, very pleased with his possibilities. I think we'll just say it that way. And he did make some mistakes, but that's to be expected. Get a guy who goes in there and doing what they're doing. We were very pleased with the results.
How much does Brent, as your quarterback, have a responsibility for making those calls at the line? Does the center make the calls for protection, or is it Brent calling out stuff to help out Davin Klein?
Actually, it's the coaching staff.
Okay.
Coach Padron upstairs. We start out with a basic protection, and then they did so much zero coverage. In other words, they were going to bring 7 guys that we had to take one of our wide receivers and bring them in. If you saw that, if you noticed that. We wanted to have Brent have some time and not have to throw hot. In other words, throw off a blitzer. And Brent take the hit. We didn't want that at all. So we sacrificed one of our receivers and brought him in, kept him out of the pass route. But they did a great job. That was unbelievable for our receivers to block those guys because they're not known for that. And so it was good. So I think Coach Padron and our coaching staff did a good job as far as coming up with protections and stuff and giving Brent a chance.
He had some new guys having to come in there, guys who don't play a whole lot. Colby Ginn, in particular, I could see moving over there, having to pick up some blitzers. Colby had to play due to injury a little bit to Tyler Figel, but Colby picked up some blocks and had a couple key receptions for you.
He sure did. He sure did. And that's important for us to be able to have those guys be able to step in to get that opportunity and do a good job for us.
And looking at the defensive side, Adam McGuire, 2 interceptions for you. He returns 1 for a touchdown, so you get a big defensive touchdown for you. And how about Adam in the secondary and the rest of your secondary against and your whole defense against an explosive Sul Ross State team?
Well, holding somebody to 60 yards passing, I thought that was just excellent. I thought our coverage was really, really good. And I think Brad Snowden continues to play well, and he made tackle after tackle from sideline to sideline, and he's a steady football player for us. And Drake was able to come up and make some big plays for us as well too. So it was a full team effort. I thought our defense really played well.
And the kicking game, the best punting day for Tyler Brandenburg, put several punts inside their 20-yard line, and it looks like he's coming along in that punting game.
Tyler's so conscientious, and so whenever he screws up, it just devastates him. And so one of the things we're working on with him is just to go ahead and relax and just think about the next play. And he's our best. He's the best we got, and I think we've got Chad Brown is really improving on the JV and really going to give us some options, I think. But Tyler has done a great job both kicking and punting for us, and so we're very, very pleased with him.
Coach, you're now 5-0 and a 6-game winning streak dating back to last season, and you head into Clinton, Mississippi, a place where you've had some success as a coach going over there, and again, Bulldogs have had success under you on the road. And so, again, what's the strategy going forward here as we head to Clinton?
Mm-hmm. Well, we just got to play our game. We play our game, and they're a well-coached team. Norm Joseph and his staff do a great job, and just a class gentleman. I think anytime we play them, it's always a good ball game. I enjoy the game because it's just coached right. Coached right and played right, and they've got good citizens like we've got, and so it's a great college atmosphere and great college game. So we're looking for another great game. Hopefully we can come out on top because that's important to us as we're trying to reach for our goals of getting to the playoffs. I think we definitely respect them. They came in here last year and beat us, and I know we had things didn't go right for us, but I think they just outplayed us, and that's a tribute to their coaches and their players. So we got our work cut out for us. We'll be working hard to prepare for them, and we just keep playing our game, and good things will happen for us.
What are some of the keys for you that you need to really take care of on Saturday against the Choctaws?
Well, there are multiple formations on offense, and so our defense has got to be able to recognize their offensive set and make sure we get aligned correctly. And then we got to make plays. Got to be play good technique on defense and be able to handle their counter. And I think they do a good job even throwing the football. So they mix it in well, and their quarterback does a good job. Defensively, they're like us. They play the same type of defense that we play, and so the familiarity will help us. But we've got to be able to execute. We've got some injuries that we're still dealing with, and not using it as an excuse, but that always hurts as far as preparation and stuff, and get these guys ready to go. So, but we've got to be able to run the football a lot better than we did last week, and I think it's going to be critical for us because we're going to throw it. We're going to be able to throw it, and they played a lot of man against us last year and blitzed us, and also playing Sul Ross last week will help us there. We know basically what we want to try to do, and so I don't see that happen as much, but they will bring some blitzes, and we've got to be able to handle those and then throw to the right guy. So stay balanced. A good kicking game is always going to be a critical factor in any kind of competition. So I think that's going to be big for us too.
Okay, well, Coach, best of luck this week in Clinton as the 5-0 Bulldogs head to Mississippi College for this week's game. Thanks a lot, Coach.
Thanks, Tim. Appreciate it.